Got him.
Hey yo, what's good, new gang? Time got to Saga the Youngin, Saga the Youngin. You know what I'm saying? However you say it. Hope I said it right. Subway be like. If y'all new, subscribe. Help your boys 30K. Appreciate y'all for the 20. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all want to see next down below and let's get it.
Remember one time I was eating at a Subway with a friend, and he was about halfway into the sub when he stopped and looked at his sandwich and said, "You know, bro, actually, I don't even really like Subway that much." And I was like, "What do you mean you don't like Subway? You made the sandwich."
Right? It's like it's yours. You know what I'm saying? It's your creation. How don't you like your creation?
And then he tried to say, well, the ingredients were fake cheese, fake veggies, but they used to sell you a whole entire foot-long sub for $5. So I mean, come on now, what did you expect?
Facts.
But Subway is actually crazy when you think about it, because Subway's got the most peaceful environment out of any fast food restaurant.
That ass.
I swear, Subway is the only fast food restaurant that is never chaotic.
That ass, bro. I've never seen anything crazy in a Subway. Except, and it's not even crazy, it was a skit. Fat Boy SSE, when he got the cookies and was throwing it at the guy, give me 2 more, you know what I'm saying? That little skit he did. Their cookies, the raspberry ones, oh, raspberry cheesecake, oh my god.
Subway's the Canada of fast food resturants. Everybody else is out there competing with each other, but Subway is just out here chilling on their own. I mean, they don't have a completely spotless record.
Next stop for former Subway spokesman's prison? What?
But, you know. But for real, is it just me, or is it always quiet and orderly inside a Subway? You know, you walk into a Jack in the Box, a Burger King, there could be, I mean, you could see anything in there. You see a guy taking a nap at a booth, although he could be unconscious, you don't even really know. Some kid is doing everything with his food but eating it. The trashes are overflowing. The soda station looks like the Coke Bear threw up all over it. You know, some guy's order is wrong. He's trying to fight the employee over it. There's like 18 different machines beeping, going off in the background. It can just, it can be a lot sometimes. Yeah. I mean, I saw a clip the other day at a Wendy's. They said someone pulled up to a Wendy's, threw an alligator through the drive-thru window, and then just left.
Was this in Florida? Hold on, did he say?
It can be a lot sometimes. I mean, I saw a clip the other day at a Wendy's. They said someone pulled up to a Wendy's.
It was just a prank. Are you stupid?
Threw an alligator through the drive-thru window, and then just
Gator thrown through window drive-through. You have now heard it all. Florida man charged on aggravated assault with a deadly weapon after throwing an alligator. Boy, you dumb as fuck. You are dumb as shit, bro. And the fact that they're saying deadly weapon makes sense. We're talking about a fucking alligator here. Like, you're a fucking idiot, bro. It's just a prank.
Someone pulled up to a Wendy's.
Suspect's parents say it was just a prank. Parents, I don't give a fuck, bro. If my own blood, my own child was doing some dumb shit, I'm not gonna stick up for him. What the hell? Especially something like, I mean, I'll stick up for him, but something like this, or like murder or whatever, no, bro. Do your fucking time. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
Threw an alligator through the drive-thru window and then just left. But, you know, I guess that's just where we're at with fast food restaurants now.
Eddie, you didn't even, if it was a prank, at least tape the mouth, bro. Like, come on.
But Subway somehow manages to avoid all of that. It seems like it's always calm and peaceful inside every Subway I've ever been in. Subway's got the atmosphere of a library for real. I could meditate inside a Subway. Subway got the energy of a doctor's office waiting room. It makes me feel like if I'm waiting in line at a Subway with somebody and I want to talk to them, I almost feel like I have to lean in and talk 3 levels below normal so as not to disturb the atmosphere too much. And speaking of lines, even the customers, Subway is the only fast food place where you'll see everyone make a perfect, orderly, single file line while they wait to order. It could be 15 people in there, but they'll all line up, single file, all quiet.
And they bang out.
Now you walk into a McDonald's with 15 people waiting, good luck, there's not even a line. It's just a group of people standing around back there, and you don't even really know who's next.
Facts.
Subway might actually hold the title of least chaotic fast food restaurant of all time. And it's not the only one. I mean, there's a couple others. I feel like Arby's is never chaotic.
Never been.
Because Arby's is never anything.
Never. Arby's is never anything. I've never had Arby's, bro. I keep hearing like bad shit about it.
Arby's is never chaotic because no one is ever there. Arby's is just there, just taking up space. And then Chick-fil-A is pretty calm, especially for how busy they are. That's because of their employees. You know, they set that happy vibe. But those employees are almost too happy. And we can't be sure.
Bro, this man is speaking facts right now. The other day I went to Chick-fil-A, ate in for the first time since fucking before COVID, you know what I'm saying? Because they were closed, obviously renovating or whatever, and then you can only go through drive-through. So the other day I went with my girl, sat in Chick-fil-A, ordered a little thing, you know what I'm saying? I asked for a salad bowl because I wanted to mix all my foods together with the sauces, drench them in the sauce, you know what I'm saying? I don't got a dip, they already drenched. And he gave me like this little like it was the mac and cheese bowl, but just a little bigger. Oh, for the sandwiches. He said, "Oh, that's the only thing I could provide." I was like, "Oh yeah, it's all good." He stood there for an extra like 5 seconds, didn't say nothing. I was like, "Oh no, you good, bro? You good?" He's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like they be too nice sometimes, and I kind of feel bad for them because it's like you're business wise, you work there, I get it, but then you step out of the job, that's not who they are. They're doing a whole 180 of their personality, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Sometimes I just look at it and it's like you're doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Just be yourself. I feel like everybody should just be themselves regardless. You feel me? Because it's not hard to be nice.
I mean, who knows what type of re-education program they're putting those employees through over there. Sometimes the happiness feels a little bit off over there. But other than
feels what?
Employees through over there. Sometimes the happiness feels a little bit off over there. But
not even off, just not genuine. It's fake, you know what I'm saying? At least with me.
Other than those, I mean, there's not too many fast food places that could say they're never chaotic inside. And there's some, you don't even have to walk inside. I mean, Popeyes, you could just pull up out front and already see people fighting in the parking lot. You remember when they came out with those chicken sandwiches? I might have seen like 11 Popeyes fight videos in 1 week when those came out.
Dead ass.
Dog, you could Google Popeyes fight and just scroll for hours. They got compilations of Popeyes fights. Think about that. There's so many fights at Popeyes, they made entire compilations. But I walk into a Subway, I automatically feel probably 10% calmer just by being in the atmosphere. I actually lose the urge to fill the water cup up with soda. And that's how you know Jared was a lost cause. Even the good graces of Subway couldn't help him. And then the other thing about walking into a Subway is they all got that smell. Every Subway has that same exact smell. You walk in and take a deep breath, you could actually taste a little bit of Subway bread in the back of your throat just from inhaling the air. That's crazy. They got flavored air in Subway. But don't get me wrong, because there's still some annoying parts about Subway. One thing is, every order you place, you know, you get up there and they like interview you. There's a million questions. What size? What type of bread you want? You want it toasted? Do you love this sub? Do you ever get nervous? You want singles? I heard you like ham. Is it true? You getting married? And then the other problem with Subway is they gotta straighten out some of these portions because I'll always put lettuce on my subs and I'll always put olives on them. And I started noticing the same pattern over and over every single time I ate a Subway sandwich. Because you ask them for olives, right? And then they hand pick out like 7 olives from the bucket and place them one by one equidistant from each other across your foot-long sub. It's the same thing with the olives every time, which tells me there's got to be some sort of company policy about this. So I don't know where Subway...
There is. I heard they have like specific ways to make a sandwich, bro. Like they be putting the sausage a little bit. You're like, oh, can I get some more? A little bit. Like they damn near almost stingy in a way. I don't want to say stingy neither because, you know, they're hooking it up. But I feel like there is a structure. There is
getting their olives from. I don't know if somebody's scamming Subway for their olives. I mean, how much do you got to be paying for olives to invent a company policy to intentionally be stingy with them?
Exactly.
And then they do the opposite with the lettuce. You ask them for lettuce and the employee gets like a twinkle in their eyes and they're like, oh, bet, lettuce? I thought you never ask. And then they take like the entire bucket and turn your sub into a salad. It's like it takes everything in them to not just dump the whole thing on them.
Exactly.
I remember one time I was on a long drive and I was in the middle of nowhere and I drove through this super small town and I saw a Subway with a drive-through there in this tiny town in the middle of nowhere. And I didn't even know that was something that existed. So I don't know how that's supposed to work. They got like 7 different windows for each process of the sub or what. Sometimes you'll be waiting in line at a Subway, and the
What
guy
the
in front
fuck?
of you is putting every single item possible on his sub. You ever see that guy? He's holding up the whole line. The sub is almost taller than it is long. And then now the employee has to figure out how to try and close it.
Gotta
I
squeeze
remember
that
one
shit.
time I saw someone do that, and when it came time to close the sub, he just told the worker to give it to him open, and then he took it to a table and used a fork, started eating it like a salad. Gotta be the worst way to eat a sub. 0 out
True. But
of 10. The only worse way to eat a sub than that might be this. And whoever did this, they might need somebody to
arrest this man or woman right now. Whoever the fuck. It was probably. I was gonna say a kid. These bite marks is not kid. Nope. You gotta be a man. Arrest him right now or her.
check up on them, just to see if they're okay or not. Earlier, how I was saying Subway is almost always calm and peaceful. I gotta say almost, because there was one time I was in a Subway, and I thought there was gonna be a fight in the middle of the restaurant, to be honest with you. Because I remember there was this middle-aged man in line in front of me, and there was this kid, probably around high school age, making his sub. And to give the middle-aged man some credit, the kid was moving mad slow, putting all of this man's ingredients on his sub. I mean, I thought he could have just been trying to take his time and make a good sub. But the middle-aged man was not a fan of that, so he just goes in a very passive-aggressive tone. He's like, "Are you new? Did you just start working here?" And the kid did not like that comment. He stopped making the sub, looked up, and just stared at him, like he couldn't believe he just asked him that question. And he says really defensively, he's like, why would you ask me if I'm new here? Like he got really offended by this dude
That's a
implying
question,
he
man.
was a noob sandwich artist or something. The man shoots back, he's like, "Oh, it's just because you were taking forever to make my sub, and you put the wrong type of peppers on." And then you look at the sub, and there's like 4 other things on top of the wrong peppers. So that was beyond fixing at this point. The kid leans forward a little bit, and he's like, "Well, why'd you wait all the way till now to tell me I put the wrong type of peppers on? I put the peppers on 5 ingredients ago." And by now, they've both kind of leaned in closer, almost like they were about to square up with each other. And they started getting into this little back and forth. I'm standing there in the back, just waiting for
Just
my sub to
chilling.
get made. The two of them start getting into
Man's like, is it my turn yet? Yeah, that's
it. And then the kid's coworker had to walk up and try to push him to the side. He told the kid, he's like, "Don't worry about it. Just let me finish making his sub." And then the middle-aged man was like, "Nah, let him do it if he thinks he's so good." And then the
right.
kid is like, "All right, then go to the back of the line if you want to restart your sub." So the coworker is trying to get this kid to step aside, and then he starts looking at me like he expected me to step in and do something. Like, I've got my side of the glass taken care of, now you take care of yours type look.
Yeah.
I just wanted my sub. I didn't ask to be involved in this. Now, eventually, they figured it out. The two workers switched places, which calmed down the other man, and they finished making the subs like normal. But I mean, hey, that's a lot of action for a Subway.
Right.
You don't see things get dicey like that in a Subway too often. But yeah, let me know if you guys got any Subway stories, because I know as soon as I say I've never seen a non-peaceful Subway, someone is gonna fly out of the comments with their story of how they were a part of some 17-person riot in the middle of a Subway once. But as always, thank you guys so much for the support. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yes, sir, man. You know what I'm saying? We got another W for the homie. I did react to this if y'all want to check it out. Feel me? Yeah, no, I mean, I don't really have Subway stories. Like he said, he was speaking facts. It's just so calm. You just go in, get your sub. You know what I'm saying? And then you hop out. You feel me? That's it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. As a former Chick-fil-A employee, it was my pleasure to tell you that 99% of the employees hate their job with a passion. Now, we might like who we work with, and for the most part, the customers are fine. However, it's still fast food, so no one really wants to be there. I was lucky to have a really good operator at the location I worked at. That's a W. And that too, bro. People, it really, like, if you working with dope people and a chill-ass manager, motherfuckers is gonna wanna, they wouldn't mind going, they don't want to be there, but they wouldn't mind going to work every day. You know what I'm saying? Or whenever they're scheduled. And management, dickhead management, bro, they gotta understand that. That's why a lot of places are understaffed. Nobody wants to work for nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that 100%. It makes sense, bro. One time during the late night, my family and I decided to get Subway order, and there was a middle-aged man who came in and screamed at our sandwich artist and called her a bitch just for making him wait in the drive-thru. And then you got people like that, impatient as fuck, bro. Relax, you know what I'm saying? You're going to this place for for food. God forbid the one touching your food or making your food spits in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. This shit crazy, bro. Nah, W video though, he was speaking facts. I ain't gonna lie. That's my reaction. If y'all enjoyed this video, like, subscribe if you haven't. And I'm out.